It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brood Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It's Friday, March 2nd, 2018.
Beautiful out there.
Oh, man, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
I think we're finally in that transitional period of winter to spring, hopefully.
To allergy season. That's awesome.
Yeah. We'll address that here in a minute.
To allergy season, you're excited.
Yeah.
Beat shoveling snow or ice under scraping ice with your credit card off the windshield.
I'll be glad to wash the pollen off everything.
I got a suggestion. Why don't you use his credit card instead of yours on the windshield when you're scraping?
My
He
credit
doesn't use it
card?
much. He
What
just
do you
gets a little
mean?
hole about this big.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. All I got to do is make a hole this big. By the time I get down to the end of the road, it's
I
it's
tried
good.
sticking my head out the window and driving, but your eyelids freeze, and that doesn't work very good.
Oh, we could get ourselves in so much trouble. I hope the Arkansas State Police or the county police are not watching.
I don't think they're up this early.
Sure they are.
I never see one.
Really?
Well, I saw one drive through at McDonald's today, but that was a sheriff, so they're on the job.
They're on the job, around the clock. Anyway, we're enjoying Brood Awakening Coffee. Hope you're doing the same. And 3 locations to serve you. BRMC Lobby. You want to put that logo up?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was working, but the new computer, my sound's slightly different. So
Really?
Yeah, it sounds good though.
Really?
Just
Even
gotta-
Jerry?
Law.
Well,
Sounded
I
good,
mean,
G.
I sound good. I'm talking about the volume levels.
I did give you a compressor limiter to put on there.
Yeah, you did. You did. You
Wonder
did.
where that's at.
I know where it's at. I hooked it up. I couldn't quite get it tuned in just right.
Well,
so
one of
maybe
these
it's
days.
me.
Anyway, Brood Awakening Coffee. We're all enjoying it here. If you'd like to try some, stop by. And
That's a
don't
fine-
believe all the rumors you hear about my coffee. You know,
That is a fine cup of coffee.
it
man.
is. It is.
It is. I'm actually drinking coffee this morning, so
I'm impressed.
I know. So am I.
I think we're going to send you to Bartista school.
Bartista.
What's that?
People make coffee all the time.
Bartista.
It's easy. It's just 3 scoops and add water. What do you need to go to school for?
Well, it's the size of your scoops. Some people scoop.
You're not complaining. You just said it's good coffee, so
That's
why
a
mess
fine
with success?
cup of coffee.
Hey, it's not the size of the scoops. It's the quality of the.
There you go.
product.
There you
Oh,
go.
well-
It's that good of a coffee. Brood Awakening Coffee. 3 locations to serve you. Beer Lobby, 62 East Plaza, and what I missed, Balmer Boulevard. Don't forget their cinnamon rolls and all kinds of pastries. I got to go get cinnamon rolls sometime. I keep forgetting to go do
We
that.
haven't had, and I'm a little disappointed 'cause we hadn't had cinnamon rolls in a while.
I need to do that.
I like those cream cheese muffin things they got. man.
Really? I'll have
Oh,
to
my
remember the cream cheese
gosh.
muffins for Jerry. All
Yeah.
right.
You just got to realize I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah, I can see the disappointment in your eyes.
I think those are good cinnamon rolls.
Well, they are. They are. Roller Funeral Homes bring the morning prayer each and every day. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect. And, you know, how do you shop for a funeral home? But when the time comes, you know that Roller family will treat you with the utmost respect and work to give you every option for the service for your loved ones that you choose to do.
There you go.
So,
Well said.
yeah, so that's
Great.
how it is. Roller Funeral Homes all across the state of Arkansas. They serve Arkansas so well, with all our respect. Let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, I've been doing some research. Seems we have a pill for everything. Pills for headache, backache, muscle cramps, leg cramps, menstrual cramps, pills for ED. Then if that works, we have birth control pills. We have allergy pills and cough syrup. If our kids can't focus in school, give them a pill. If they're full of injury, more pills. In pain, get hooked on pills. Lord, my question is, what on earth have we done to ourselves? Have we disallowed God in our lives to the point we need pills to survive? What did people do 100 years ago? My prayer today, Lord, is you wake us up to this dependency on pills. And that's my prayer today. Amen.
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 Morning prayer brought to you by Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas. With all our respect, Roller Funeral Homes. Greg Farm Services brings you the morning weather. A little bit chillier today.
Yeah, and after yesterday, yesterday was a beautiful morning. Didn't have to put your coat on, and
Yeah, a little
Had to
bit chillier,
put my
but I
coat
think we're
back
going
on.
to see some pretty decent temperatures. Anyway, onion sets, garlic bulbs, and seed potatoes can be put in the ground now through St. Patrick's Day. Gregg Farm Services has red, yellow, white, and super sweet onions plus shallots and garlic. Sweet potatoes are Pontiac Red. I don't know if I can pronounce that one. Kennebec and Yukon Gold right now, Gregg Farm Services.
Close enough.
Is it? I didn't do that with my
Man,
glasses.
I like them gold potatoes.
Do
They
you?
make all the difference in the world.
Really?
Oh, gosh. Yeah. You got to go with the gold.
Really?
You betcha.
The Yukon Gold.
Yep.
Well, they're available at Gregg Farm Services right now.
Now it's time to plant them.
Now's the time.
And we encourage you to go online, Gregg Farm Services, and they kind of put different things that are going on. What good time for this or good time for that. So
Yeah.
if you're wondering, go online or give them a
just
call.
stop by. Gregg
Yeah.
Farm Services right here in Mountain Home. 35 degrees in Mountain Home, 36 at Harrison. Hardy checks in at 37 while it's 30 in Mountain View, 29 at Yellville. Marshall at 30, Calico Rock at 35. Poplar Bluff, Missouri and Southeast Missouri is at 34. Same in Branson and Southwest Missouri. While West Plains and South Central Missouri is at 29 degrees. It's 25 in Watford City, North Dakota. That's a heat wave up there. And
It
8
is.
degrees in Anchorage, Alaska. On the radar, you can see the rain that came through here a couple of days ago has worked its way up into the New England area. Looks like everybody but Maine getting some showers from, that's going to be the east coast of Virginia all the way into Pennsylvania, New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, and all the New England states up there are getting some shower. Maybe some freezing precip up there if the temperature is a little bit cooler than what I'm speculating here. The Midwest of the country seems clear from the Carolinas all the way back into California, where we pick up another line of showers there in California, Nevada, Idaho, Washington State, a little bit in Montana. Dakota's picking up a little bit, North and South Dakota at 25 degrees. That'll be a little bit of freezing precip up there, but that's what you get when you live near the Canadian border, you know.
There you go.
Clear, looks like it's clear in Illinois, Missouri, and Arkansas. I'm going to hit that Little Rock stop here so we can see. All highways in Arkansas are clear. 62, 412 east-west. 65 north-south, Little Rock, Branson. Highway 63 through Jonesboro, and which would be now I-555 Memphis, Jonesboro. Highway 67, Little Rock, Poplar Bluff, Missouri, in good shape. Interstates 30, 40, 49, 55 look good. Checking Missouri, we'll go to the Springfield stop first and see what we have here. I-44 at Springfield in good shape. And we see Jeff City, I-70 to Kansas City in good shape. Rolla, Springfield, Joplin on 44. See what's going on in St. Louis. My stomping grounds there. Looks pretty good. I-44, 70, 64 east towards Mount Vernon. Good shape. I-70 Vandalia, Effingham, Illinois. And you see I-24 coming in out of Paducah, Kentucky right there. Have you ever been to that southern part on Highway 60, Missouri, Illinois, Kentucky?
Man, I tore all them roads up.
Did you? That
going
is
to
so cool.
Kentucky.
Have you been over there? You're on Highway 60, the 2-lane. You come out of Missouri and you cross the Mississippi into Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
You make a left, let's see, Missouri to, yeah, you make a left-hand turn and turn right. You go from Missouri, Illinois, Kentucky. Basically like going from here just across the road. In about 90 seconds, you'll be in 3 different states. When you go from Missouri, Illinois, Kentucky, when you're in Kentucky, you can see the very southern point of Illinois. I bet, Dr. Long, you've been over there, haven't you? Where that bridge is? Yeah, and that bridge over Mississippi River is way up.
Sounds
It's
like
pretty neat.
I grew up in Mustang, Oklahoma, and I was in Mustang, Oklahoma school district. My mail came from Yukon, or came from Oklahoma City, and my water and all my utilities came from Yukon, Oklahoma. So people say, where you live? And you're like, well, right between.
Yeah.
I had it all messed
But
up.
it's pretty cool over there. Highway 60 that goes through Poplar Bluff and over to Sykeston. I mean, you're in Missouri, and you make the bridge approach, boom, you're in Illinois, left-hand turn, right-hand turn, you cross the Ohio River, and you're in Kentucky. And the highway turns and cuts south there for a little bit, and you can see the very southern tip of Illinois right there at the confluence of the two rivers. Pretty cool over there.
What are we looking at as far as weekend temperatures? Have you looked at
Well, let's
them?
take a look at the forecast real quick. We'll take a look at Baxter County. What's that light green?
We're going to go ahead and bring it up on the screen.
Well, let's see what it says here for hydrologic outlook. I don't know what they're talking about there, but let me just pull up Mountain Home. If we have something to flag, we'll flag that later. Well, today, sunny, high of 59. Tonight, 33. Tomorrow, sunny at 61 degrees. Sunday, 20% chance of showers, high of 57. Monday, thunderstorms likely with a 60% chance there, high of 61, low of 35. Tuesday, high of 54 degrees. Looks like a pretty good... I'm going to go back and see what this hydrological...
Well, they had a dangerous outlook up there on our top of our page, weather outlook. Yeah, there it is. Warnings and advisories.
There's still... I'll go through this and I'll maybe bring this up later on in the show. This is... it's spring flood outlook for much of Arkansas. It's just being aware that,
gotcha.
So we'll touch on this maybe a little bit more on Monday. We're not under a flood watch or warning right now that I'm seeing. You just have to be careful along the rivers. It looks like Current River, White River, St. Francis River on this is marked for a little bit of flood. It's the rundown waters of Missouri. Missouri's got a lot of rain. A lot of it went up into Illinois and western Kentucky, western Tennessee that affects us. So.
Well, we want to thank Greg Farm Services for bringing our weather update.
Yep. Community calendar, Jerry, what you got going on today?
All right. Well, not a lot going on today, but tomorrow at 10 a.m. in Mountain View, you have the Bode Saw Workshop. You go down there and learn the mysteries behind the amazingly beautiful sounds of the Bode Saw.
There you go.
That'd be good.
Bow, wow, 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 wow. Then you got the tomorrow, 2018, first rodeo of the season. Starts at 12 p.m. in the R5 Arena in Shirley, Arkansas.
Nice little town.
And Sunday, March 4th at 2 p.m., you're invited to the ASUMH Performing Arts Patron Reception. Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. in the Trout Center at the Shed. They'll be serving wine and light hors d'oeuvres.
Well said.
Wow.
Rhythm of the Dance will begin at 3 p.m. That is the Dance of My People. So I will probably be there.
That's a talented group right there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You going to go out and dance with them?
You betcha. Not much difference between Arkansas clogging and Irish step dancing or whatever they call that. But,
wouldn't you like to have their stamina to be able to do that like that?
Oh, I can do it. That's my people. I can do whatever they can do, man.
Really?
We're all the
You want
same.
to demonstrate? We'll leave the cameras
Got
on.
the same
Yeah,
DNA.
Hey,
We'll
we'll
move a
go on
camera.
break. We'll move a camera over and have him demonstrate to
I
us.
would,
And I believe
but
at 2 o'clock on Sundays, the next prayer for our community over at Real Life Church.
Okay.
Just off the bypass. Yeah, prayer for our community. And so, anything else?
Man, it's a slow weekend, surprisingly.
Yeah. Half a dozen things going on. It's a slow weekend right here.
Yeah.
There
Scooter,
go.
you got anything?
Old Time Restaurant Steak Day. Can't forget Steak Day. I got to put a little logo up
Put
there.
your
There
logo
you
up.
go.
There
you go.
Yep.
Steak Day. Steak, eggs, hash browns, biscuit and gravy or toast, all for $8.88. And then you've got a choice of ham and beans or her homemade chicken pot pie for lunch. And I'm not a
good.
chicken pot pie fan, but
Oh,
the
I
way
am. I
she
like
makes
it.
hers,
Oh, I like it.
I really do like it.
Got to be homemade.
Yeah, it's got to be homemade.
All right.
I agree completely.
Old Tide Restaurant on the Square in Mountain Home. Breakfast or lunch. I'll be there for breakfast tomorrow.
Stop by.
For sure.
Give Amanda a hard time. Tell her I told you to.
She'll get even.
She will.
We better go to break before Scooter gets in more trouble. Be right back.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
Hello, I'm Charles Ferguson. Here at Mountain View Chevrolet, we still do business the old-fashioned way with honesty and integrity. And we have a good inventory of new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs from large to small. Our service department has all GM certified technicians, and our friendly salespeople are ready and eager to fit a car truck to your needs in a price range you can afford. We also have a lot full of pre-owned cars and trucks, program and new car trade-ins to choose from. So come see us at Mountain View Chevrolet.
You've tried medications just cover up the pain, and you've tried dieting to help lose weight. Before you try something drastic like surgery to get rid of the numbness and tingling, why don't you try a better approach to health? Hi, I'm Dr. Charles Osgood, and at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we heal the whole person the natural way.
At Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we take a hands-on approach to chiropractic care, massage therapy, and nutritional counseling. Our 20 years of service has led to successful results.
When I come in to see Dr. Osgood, sometimes after one adjustment, I have immediate relief. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 adjustments.
I recommend Mountain Home Family Chiropractic because it really works and keeps me pain-free.
Mountain Home Family Chiropractic supports the community by donating to Mountain Home Food Basket and the Lions Club. Request an appointment with us today at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Excellence for your body and frame alignment.
Your White River Getaway starts at Cotter Trout Lodge, where you find convenient, clean, and affordable accommodations right in the heart of Cotter, Arkansas. Take advantage of the Natural State Fly Shop across the road for all your supplies and guided fly fishing needs. Countless delicious homemade menu options await to satisfy your hunger cravings at the White Sands Cafe. Your complete White River Getaway is cradled in the east arm of the historic Ruthven Rainbow Bridge at the Cotter Trout Lodge, Natural State Fly Shop, and the White Sands Cafe.
Hi, I'm
7:16 on this Friday, March 2nd. We want to welcome Superintendent of Mountain Public Schools, Dr. Jake Long, and you've got some guests along with you that we're going to be visiting with.
Yeah, we have some special guests this morning, and really, and whenever I say special, I truly do mean that. And the people that, if you went out to the bomb squad and the robot reveal this week, what was that, Monday, girls?
Yes.
Monday at ASU at the shed, and you got to see the work that they've put into this year's robot and the upcoming season, you would understand what I mean about they being special. But I'll let them introduce themselves, and they're going to talk a little bit about the bomb squad and the upcoming season.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Hello, I'm Ashton House. This is my rookie year, and I'm also media captain. So it's been pretty intimidating joining the team. I've had such a good season. I've got to meet new people. I've really got to have a few eye-openers, realizing this team is so special, and it's not just about me anymore. I'm really putting in something really great.
My name is Bailey Ross. I'm team captain, and I'm a senior this year. Basically, the team as a whole, we've had about 6 weeks to build a robot. For anyone that doesn't know, for the robotics team. And over the 6 weeks, we've built 2 amazing robots, a practice robot and a competition robot. And we've all been working really hard. The team has about
Bailey, stop there for a second. Tell everybody why you would build 2 robots. What's the need for 2?
For 2 robots, well, basically, after the 6 weeks, we have to bag one of our robots, and we're not allowed to touch it until our competition. And so strategy-wise, we decide, hey, let's build a practice robot. And so in the periods between competition, we get a drive team together, we practice driving, we work out different ways to improve our competition robot, and we add some stuff, and we make sure that our competition robot is up to competition.
So as a team overall, talk about the makeup of the team this year.
This year it is there's a lot of rookies, which is really awesome, because now with all the veterans, we have the opportunity to teach the sophomores and a couple juniors and coming up, and they'll be able to take our place. And so in the next couple of years, I think Bomb Squad's going to be extremely competitive, because I mean, all the rookies that are coming up right now, they are ready to work. They're ready. As you can see, Ashton, she's a rookie and she's a captain. We have 3 rookie captains, which I think is amazing, because I mean, they're taking it and they're running with Bomb Squad.
Well, from my recollection, I don't think that y'all have been second or third to anybody in the world. Hasn't there been competitions in Indianapolis and throughout the country where this team over past years has just gone.
Oh yeah, we've been world champions before, and it's so fun whenever you go to one of these robotic events, and you guys, the one that I went to in St. Louis, everybody wants to come to the bomb squad and trade shirts with the bomb squad, and they trade memorabilia or gear and that type of thing, and everybody wants the bomb squads, and so it's we have right here in Mountain Home, we have really. And I would say a famous team in this world of competition, and so it's pretty cool to see everybody's response to the bomb squad.
Part of my thing is they have competed with people from around the world.
Haven't you?
Well, we traveled to China. We compete against teams in China. We actually have some teams that really adore us in I think Israel.
Really?
And we have teams in Mexico, the Botbusters. Actually, in World, we had about 4 or 5 teams after they were after they were eliminated. They came to our stand, so we had about 4 or 5 teams come in and cheer for us, and come do the cheers with us. So
you got to wonder that the number one statement had to be, where in the world is Mountain Home, Arkansas? I mean, it literally, things like this put us on the map, get us recognized from, especially all over the country, and the way you guys are competing, and it's a very proud event for Mountain Home.
Is there any Facebook videos you have a Facebook page or anything?
We do have a Facebook page.
Well, y'all are talking. What is it? Mountain Home Robotics or what's?
It should be probably.
Just type in bomb squad.
Yeah, it'll pop up, or FRC16. Tag that with it. It should pop up.
You were talking about what puts, kind of Mountain Home on the map, and on their Facebook page, I think you'll probably see their mentor video.
Oh, yes.
And that mentor video is an incredible demonstration of why it is a special team, and that's because of these of our mentors and the people out at Baxter International that come in and just spend enormous amount of time with our students, and that video will explain why it is special.
It's a really cool thing because this team was formed in 1996, so the mentors and everyone who came before us really set a good foundation for the generation of team members we have now, and those are the people that we would really like to thank in helping us get to where we are now.
Yes, and I mean, the mentors to me, from the video, I mean, you can kind of tell that we're all extremely close with them. They're not just our teachers to us. We don't come into class and we sit and we get homework and we leave. No, this is like, we have a really close relationship. I mean, I started crying because I realized next year they're not going to be my mentor. Like, I'm not going to be part of Bomb Squad anymore, and we develop a really close relationship because of how much we work together. They're all like a second family to us.
This video I have on the screen, is this something we can show with permission to show on the screen?
Yes, you can show anything you want.
It's on the screen right now.
All right.
Okay, let me go back.
Never mind.
Hang on, let me restart.
Let's try here we go.
I think I got the wrong one. Let me reboot here. We're winging it here on this because I want people to be able to see what these kids are doing. Now, can you describe what's going on? You can see it on the monitor right here on the wall there.
Yeah, I think this is 2015,
yeah, 2015.
Which is before my time. But if you go to our YouTube, I can probably explain a little bit more in depth about the game. I was not here for the 2015 game. I actually joined last year in 2016, 17.
So if you can pick them up on the YouTube.
So talk about this year's game. What's kind of the purpose?
This year's game is called Power Up. So it's kind of an 80s, 90s arcade theme game. And basically the goal, what our robot's built for, is we have to be able to manipulate these power cubes, in which we place on either a switch or a scale, which it's kind of scale, and we gain ownership by placing more cubes and weighing our side down. And so the longer the time that we have ownership of the scale and the switch, the more points we get. So the goal of the game basically is to own your side of the scale and possible. So along with this, though, we have power-ups that we can earn, which are basically like little boosts that we can use throughout the game, like in an actual video game, which is pretty neat. And we have to play strategically with our alliance partners, trying to decide, hey, when are we going to use these? So it's pretty cool. Very strategic.
Yeah. And some of the special features of the robot that you guys built this year.
Oh yes, this is what I'm excited about. We have what drives a robot, something that we call swerve modules, and basically it allows us to go any direction, any point in time. We're extremely maneuverable, but with these swerve modules, we're extremely well known for them. And this year we used a carbon fiber 3D printer, so we reduced our weight by almost half by carbon fiber printing these swerve modules. So instead of being about 9 pounds of swerve module, it's about 4.5. So
awesome.
They're all 3D printed, and it's extremely cool that we have something like this because of Baxter. We also have the ability to climb with a robot on our back, which will be extremely useful for the games if you want to talk about that.
Yeah, we have a ramp on the back using darts, and you can go in a little bit more about that. And when we climb up, the ramp falls, and we can allow a robot to climb up, and we can get more points through that. And in our strategy, another team can go and keep getting points in the scale while we climb, and so that's pretty cool.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I haven't got it. But anyway, you can look and look at their website and their YouTube channel. I was trying to pull up that mentor video, but one of the things, and I don't know if you caught what Bailey was saying there regarding the 3D carbon fiber printer. So we all know what a 3D printer can just basically form and lay out a part. And so with this carbon fiber technology, they're able to strengthen it beyond just a regular plastic or plastic 3D or a plastic part. And so it's pretty incredible, the technology that our students are learning, and it really blows me away to whenever they even just begin talking about it. And once again, that wouldn't be possible without having somebody that like Baxter right here in Mountain Home that supports it. It's a international company. So
how do you even come up with the ideas for these robots?
We all get together, and it's basically just for the first week, probably a week and a half, we're just sitting there brainstorming, coming up with idea after idea after idea. We just know to be a world competitive team, we have to get creative. And
because you have to realize the age I'm at now, when remotes first came out from TV, hey, Grandma, look at this, click, 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 click. We don't have to get up to change the channel. That was remarkable in our day, and to see what these kids are coming up with now.
What's cool is if you didn't know, the game that they have to compete against changes every year.
Every year.
So their whole theme and their whole design has to change.
So
to
the
match.
programming and the engineering all changes?
For the past couple of years, well, sometimes our program changes. Like we went from C++ to Java, and now we're back to the program C++. Yeah, I'm not a programming person. That's all I know. I only know the words. That's it. So, yeah, that's out of my league.
How much of the robot in the game are you programming as, what do you call it, automated?
Autonomous.
Autonomous.
So basically, for auto, I'm not a programmer, but I think how it works is we tell certain motors go this far, we'll go this speed for this long, stop, and then we just tell it certain commands. So we have a 15-second period where the robot is completely moved by what the programmers do, and then we're allowed to grab our remotes and we're allowed to control the robot. But for that 15 seconds, the robot is doing whatever it's told to do. So we have a lot of autos, I think, right now. I haven't seen them yet, but I know that they're pretty good. So
one of them I've seen this year is we go from our starting position, and that's one of 3 positions on the field, and we drive up and we place a power cube in the switch, and that is the only one I've seen so far. I want to see all the other ones, though. They're probably really cool and programming is an amazing thing. I would love to do it.
Yeah, I have respect for the programming guys because I cannot sit there, and the CAD people. They're the ones that work with specific design. I cannot sit there on a computer for that long. But
have you guys had any talk of artificial intelligence in the programming side? Has that come up any, or?
I have not heard of anything about it, but
it's a pretty advanced thing in science. That'd be crazy
but I wouldn't
if we
put
could do
anything past this team.
Absolutely not.
I'm with you.
It'll only be a matter of time till you know that they're able to program that robot to compete in a game with with maybe little driver one of the things that that all the traveling that they do and the team does and the parts, it is an expensive program, and so I wanted them to have the opportunity to talk about their website and how if they want to support the program, how they can do that.
Yes, with robotics, with building 2 robots, it can be quite pricey, but what we really enjoy to know, especially after Robot Reveal, is that we have the support of the community, and we love that we have that support. And so if you'd like to further your support, or if you have not previously supported, we have a website where you can donate, or if you would like to stop at the school and talk to Miss Basinger, she deals with donations as well. But our website is frcteam16.org.
Say that one more time.
frcteam16.org. And so basically we just like to thank our sponsors and the community members that have previously supported us, and thank you guys for really pushing us to be world competitors. So
well, I'll tell you, from district standpoint, there's I'm proud of all of our students, but there's few things that at times in which I'm more proud of than this team and what they do and the work that they put into it, and it's so much fun seeing the robot reveal and the community support, and hear the students talk about what they've been doing. It just blows you away to see what they've been doing. So I'm certainly proud of this group of
watching them compete against the world, and so it does bring a lot of pride to Mountain Home. A lot of people are waiting for that paper, that news, to see how they did in the next event and how they did.
They've been recognized. I think the governor was. When was governor? Was that 16?
That was last year.
That was earlier in 17. Wasn't it? Yeah, spring. Yeah.
I want to personally invite you guys back and ask you guys to bring that robot in.
We need to bring
here,
can we bring a robot in, because we can move the cameras anywhere in the room. We got about 3 acres of room.
I'd love to show the people what all it can do and what all you guys been working on.
Make those plans and talk with Dr. Long, and we'll do a demonstration. We can move all the cameras.
All right. Okay.
We need to take a quick break. More with Mountain Public Schools right after this. Stick around.
Hi, I'm Ricky with Arch Trash Pickup. If anybody needs trash service in the area, please give us a call. Arch Trash Service is veteran owned, and I've been in the local area resident for over 20 years. I'll provide a better service than the other guys, and even provide front door service trash pickup for those that aren't able to take their trash to the curb. We'll also pick up almost anything and even provide free recycling. I am Ricky with Arch Trash Pickup, and please give me a call for all your trash service needs.
With a large showroom of over 13,000 square feet, the Furniture Depot is your local choice for quality name brand furniture at prices anyone can afford. They carry a great selection of catnapper recliners, power recliners with lumbar support, and lift chairs. Check out Furniture Depot's variety of living room and dining room sets in various styles and designs. And don't forget about their mattress gallery featuring Serta, Symbol mattresses, and adjustable beds. Family owned and operated, that's Furniture Depot, located in the Ozark Shopping Center in Mountain Home.
Life is too short to wear boring clothes. Welcome to Shabby to Chic Salon and Boutique, where we carry the latest trends and fashions and accessories at prices anyone can enjoy. Feel beautiful while looking fabulous with a large range of fashions that fits anyone's sense of style. You're sure to discover something unique and new at every visit. Shabby to Chic also features 12 professional stylists, aesthetics by Amy J, a nail technician, and 4 tanning beds. Excite your style at Shabby to Chic Salon and Boutique in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Why would I?
$7:35 on this Friday, March 2nd, visiting with Dr. Jake Long, Superintendent of Mountain Home Public Schools. And we finally got one of these videos. Scooter, can you square up on that? Do you see that coming up in your monitor there? And this is just an example of Dr. Long's page.
There we go.
Okay, let me hit play. Don't you just love computers?
Can you go full page?
First I gotta get it to work. It's not playing. Let me refresh. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, now hit the double triangles in the. All right, there you go on the bottom right.
There we go.
And this is built by students at Mountain Home Public Schools.
You can start it again and get it ready.
That's the robot. That's the robot right there.
So that's the robot and the part of the game in which the girls were talking about. One of the things that is unique to Mountain Home and the 16 team is that swerve drive. You can see how the robot's able to move in all directions at any time.
Zero turn?
Yeah, most of the robots, when you go to competition, a lot of them are tank drive, where it's a very kind of
maneuverable type of
yes,
drive. Yeah.
And this, is, and that's what they were talking about. They were able to reduce. There's 4 swerve modules on that robot, on that drive, and they were able to reduce each one of those modules from like 9 pounds to 5 pounds.
Oh, my word.
Which more other capabilities by using the 3D carbon fiber technology learning. And once again, can't thank Baxter enough for the help that they that they contribute in making that possible.
Well, no, when the governor was up earlier last year and he was talking about coding, does that what he was talking about, does that help with this situation?
Oh, absolutely. And the ladies were talking, the girls were talking about the coding aspects of it, and because there's certain parts about that robot that have to be coded, and there has to be code written into it, and not just for the autonomous portions of it, which means it's doing its thing, but just in its functioning in general. So it's pretty I can't. People probably get tired of me talking about it, but it just blows my mind away. It just blows my mind whenever I see what the kids do. So
I'm amazed.
To see Mountain Home competing against the world is just awesome on that stage. It really is.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm blown away. I mean, it's so much fun, So we really need we get with the kids, and when the time comes, we'll clear this out and we'll get the camera set up and we'll do a demonstration.
Absolutely. Well, they begin their competitions in just a couple weeks at Little Rock at the Rock City Regional, and then they move on to, I believe it's Chicago, and then the Worlds are in Houston, Texas. So there are lots of traveling that they're going to be doing. And that seems to just be par for the course for all things that we have going on in the schools at this time. Things are really, going to get very busy as we swing into spring sports. You talked how you announced the softball game last night.
Yeah, Bob's the announcer. He's good. I'm the scoreboard operator.
Okay. So they are in
the Lady
in full
Bombers
swing.
inaugural softball.
Yes.
A lot of fun. Boy, those parks are so nice.
Yes, they are.
Oh my goodness, so nice.
And we're fortunate to have people in the community that supported that. That's largely.
We've got Highland coming over tonight for a 4:30 game.
Yep, Highland's coming over. Our soccer teams kicked off the season this week with a couple of victories against, I think it was Green Forest. Last night we had it was a good event. It's not a good thing that we have to have the event, but it was a good event in which I would like to thank all the people that came out to help make it happen. But we showed the opioid FBI produced video of chasing the dragon, and so we showed that, and we probably had somewhere between 30 and 40 parents that showed up to view it. And then we had a panel of professionals from the community. We had Judge Johnny Copeland was there. Had a couple of drug task force officers that were there as well. Matt Sutton through some mental health therapy. Lady from Baxter Regional, but all the people were there in support of our students, of our young people, of adults in the community that might need to become aware of, just like your morning prayer was, what is available and how this prescription drug thing has just exploded.
And some of the prayer was tongue-in-cheek, but there again it was serious. We've got a pill for everything. And I can remember we used to watch TV. You had Bufferin, Anacin, Bear. Now you got ibuprofen, Motrin, aspirin, Excedrin, this pain, that pain, cough, pack, whatever. I mean, yes, medicine's needed. Are we an over-prescribed, over-medicated society nowadays? Yeah. What can we not deal with without swallowing a pill?
Yeah.
So I don't know. And, we're still working on that TV special that I told you about.
Good.
It's still
good.
Dr. Long, that has opened up so many different avenues. I've got people calling me from Jonesboro.
Yeah.
And it's amazing how Marion, Baxter, and Fulton counties have intertwined. We had the loss of life in 3 counties, and it's just been, it's devastating.
Yeah.
It's devastating.
It is, so, and the part that I ended with last night at our parent meeting is that the great part about the situation is we have people that's willing to step up and try to do something about it. And there's a lot of communities that are burying their heads and not doing, saying, oh, what are we going to do, type thing. And we've got some people that are putting things into action, such as yourself, in making awareness.
Use that word awareness. I'm switching it from awareness because I think we already know we got a problem.
Sure,
Look at what you did last night with chasing the dragon. We've got to educate people my age. I'll be 60 in a month. But yet I'm old school, and we would never do something like that. Yes, we will.
Yeah.
I've had people my age calling me, say, I need help. What can I do?
That's right.
I visited with First Step at the hospital. And it's amazing the treatment you got there. I've talked with Ty Cotter at Care Center. There's just thing after thing. I've visited with the counselor at Flippin Public Schools. It's amazing. It's amazing.
So I think you're right in that we have taken those steps beyond awareness to education. And that's a great point.
Dr. Long, let me ask you this. In the addiction process, and I'm going to have to use adults, I'm going to say, let's go to age 25 and above. Could it be a pride issue, saying, I don't have a problem, I can hide this problem, I don't want anybody to know? But yet, I had a gentleman standing right here about a week ago that has a family member with a meth issue. I don't have a problem with meth. Yes, you do. So,
I don't know that I'm qualified to answer that question.
It's a hard one.
Yeah, I would have to lean on the our therapist and our mental health professionals to really dive into the answer of that and as to the why. But we're willing to do anything that our community needs and most importantly take care of our students. Another big thing that we've had going on this week, and if you've been tuned in to any part of the any social media or anything, you've seen a lot about Read Across America Week, which is a strong focus. It's a statewide, actually nationwide focus on reading, on reading interventions. It's intertwined with. It's also intertwined with Dr. Seuss's birthday, and so we've had dress-ups all week long at our. So, in fact, I think that we've had some green eggs and ham being served this morning, and a little bit yesterday. But it's a pretty special thing whenever the core of all that we do in education is teaching a child to read, and teaching and getting that foundation is so critically important. And that's why we have a full week dedicated to just that reading awareness piece.
Didn't I see on the calendar a book fair at Hackler?
Yes, there's book fairs going on at Hackler at kindergarten this week, and so it's one way in which you can get more books into the hands of our students and into families if so needed. You've seen everybody from school board members to the sheriff to all sorts of community people that's been into our schools reading to students. In fact, whenever I'm done here, I'm going to swing over by Miss Stone's classroom, and I just feel very fortunate that we have a strong set of educators that understand the importance of literacy, of teaching a child to read, and they do a tremendous job, and I can't. And we are what we are because of our people, and we're very lucky to have great educators that help with that. So
we're going to take a break. I noticed Dr. Long, when he's talking, he's looking at the bottom of his coffee cup, so we may need to kill that critter there.
I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Coming in 2018, VHF Archery Range, brought to you by DeerHunterFan.com TV and SteadyForm. This 10,000 square foot indoor climate-controlled archery range will feature 3D targets, 3D pop-up, and state-of-the-art video shooting. DHF Archery Range will be open to the public and available for all ages. It's a great facility for hunters and archers alike and located in the center of the Ozarks in beautiful Bull Shoals, Arkansas. That's DHF Archery Range, coming in 2018. Keep on the lookout for more details and their grand opening announcement soon. More than just propane, Reeves Propane provides you full-service propane delivery as well as tank and piping installation. We are your dependable choice, offering the very best in personal service with on-time deliveries and competitive prices. Reeves Propane also sells and installs tankless water heaters and appliances and can even convert your gas cook stove to liquid propane. So no need to fuss and cuss about bad service. Call us at Reeves Propane. We greatly appreciate your business, and God bless. If you want the
7:49 as we wrap up the program with Dr. Jake Long, Mountain Home Public Schools Superintendent. Dr. Long?
Jerry.
Yeah, if y'all have any questions for Dr. Long or any of our guests, actually, you can go on Hometown Television on Facebook, put it in the comment section under the show it pertains to, and we will try our best to get to them.
If you're by the high school, and even many of our local employers are going to be set up at the high school today, we're having a career expo, and this was organized by one of our counselors, Miss Susan Gatewood, and actually all of our counseling staff, but Miss Gatewood, she's been an instrumental part in that. And the career expo is an opportunity for employers both in the area and in the region, really, to come in and show students what potential job opportunities that we have available to them. And it's a very big event. There'll be over 30 employers and opportunities for students to see what is available out there. Everything from our local employers, from BRMC to Baxter International, to I think we'll have a couple representatives from the tugboat systems, and so just a wide range of opportunities for students to get in there and really see what's available to them.
I think, didn't Sheriff Montgomery yesterday said he had some openings down there? Said he's got room to hire some folks.
Yeah, he does.
I think he said 6.
Really, deputies?
Wow. I'd have to review that. Don't hold me concrete.
Sure.
On
I don't know it was 6, but I know he needed quite a few.
He needed quite a few, but there's career opportunities with the sheriff's office. Yeah.
And that's one thing that we should feel fortunate about, and being kind of plugged into the chamber as well. There's lots of opportunities out there for folks to get a job and employment here locally, and we're trying to keep as many of those businesses and with the properly trained staff as well. So one of the ways in which we're doing that is through an apprenticeship program, and we've got a few students plugged into some of our local businesses that are out there, a half a day after they finish their schoolwork. They go out and they're actually being paid and trained to take on the position beyond high school graduation. So they're taking it a step further than the internships to the apprenticeships, the paid apprenticeships, to go directly into begin that work upon graduation. And these are students that have identified as who have said, hey, I'm not interested in going to college. I want to go to work. Help me get there. And we've got some folks that's been partnering with us in the community to help do that.
What about the VOTEC portion? And I've been critical of my era of counselors. Well, you need to get that business degree. You need to go to U of A. You need to do this. But now we need plumbers, electricians. Yeah. We need auto mechanics. We need carpenters, framers, finished carpenters. Where we at? I'm sure you've got that going as well as at Mountain Public Schools.
Well, I still believe that area of education is kind of the cornerstone to our overall delivery in within our career academies. We have so many different opportunities for students. We might even be a little on the far side as far as trying to do too much and not deep enough. But at the same time, we understand the wide range of things that we need to teach our students. So we have everything from the start of that shop class, in which I've talked about before on here, in the 7th grade, where they're able to learn electrical systems, to take apart that small engine repair. So they're learning, they're having that opportunity to dip into the hands-on learning at the 7th grade, and then expand that to mechanical, electrical, plumbing.
Good.
At the high school level.
There's nothing wrong with a plumber or a house builder with a business degree.
No, there's not. And our guys our people are looking for it. I was talking to a person yesterday, and they had just hired somebody to help with plumbing, and somebody was looking for a plumber, and so the jobs are there. We just gotta help fill the need, and we're lucky to have ASU here that helps provide some of that additional training. But we try to do as much as we can as far as the exploration of the career fields, at the high school level, so then they can choose kind of which direction they want to go. I feel like our job, is to teach some of those foundational things that all employers need. Hard work ethic, responsibility, those things, and let them explore some of those opportunities and dip their toes into it. But then if they need that further in-depth training, they're either going to get that from the apprenticeship programs, from a year at the technical center, or lots of employers, they want them to show up, and as long as they have the critical thinking, problem solving, hard work ethic, they'll teach them how to do the job.
Yep,
they
and sure will.
As long as they have the capacity to do those other things. So,
and who were we talking with the other day? I think it was the judge, Mickey Pendergrass. He said that Baxter International.
That was Kevin Moore.
No, I think it was Mickey that I was talking to. But he said they would send these kids to school for 6 months. When they come out, they're making $20 an hour, man. Yeah. That's pretty good.
But there's incentive if you'll stay at work for 40 hours a week for 6 months.
On the boat companies, yeah.
It was over at Baxter Lab, I think, because attendance is very important, and it's just, oh well, it's 10 o'clock. I think I'll go to work now. Yeah. They're having problems with the work ethic.
Yeah.
And you get a bonus if you're there 40 hours a week for 6 months and no absence.
We have more jobs than we have people to fill right now, I think, or we're headed in that direction.
And even my son in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, he says it's like the third place people want a trophy. Oh, I'm here at 10 o'clock. What do you mean you're supposed to be here at 6 or 7? And this is what I'm hearing. Is get that work. Yeah, you may have to get out of bed at 5:30 to be at work at 7:45. That's what I've been hearing.
That's what Dr. Long's supposed to do. Get them ready at 7 in the morning, man.
And we're trying to do as much as we can as well to help both employers and parents with that in the areas of childcare. We have an after-school program that have about 19 students there, in which we've tried to extend that school day from 3 to 6 for those parents that have to work.
That's good.
and we're able to maximize that use of time to ensure they've got a healthy snack and additional instruction and learning for them. I'd love to see us be able to do the same thing at the start of the day. The boat manufacturers and a lot of our employers, those employees have to be there at 6 a.m. Well, what's the kids doing before what's the students doing from the time they, the parents have to go to work to, we've all, you all know, what did you do? You had to pay a babysitter, you took them to before school care, and so we're trying to be as customer friendly as we can and develop some of these additional type programs without just totally, taking the responsibility from the parent and doing what my parents did, what I'm sure that you guys have done with your kids as well. So lots of things going on. It's a super busy time of year. We've got 2 weeks before spring break. Then we'll shut everything down.
When is spring break exactly?
Spring break will be March 19th through the 23rd.
Okay.
So it'll be that week. So we'll shut everything down on the 16th and be back at it on the 26th, and then it'll be a long stretch. Or actually, it's probably a pretty short and quick and extremely busy stretch from the end of March to the last day of school, which right now still looks to be that Friday or Thursday before Memorial Day.
Wow, great! That'll be fun.
Those old AMI days kept us within the
good. Isn't that wonderful? Oh yeah. What'd you take? 3?
We took 3.
3. Yeah.
We still have a few more out there. I've had some.
Let's not stretch our luck.
Yeah, let's not. I'm done with it. We'll I just soon not have to line up and do that again until about December or January next year.
There you go. Wow. Dr. Jake Long, Superintendent, Mountain Home Public Schools. Scooter, Jerry, you got anything to follow up with?
Yeah, I have a 10-part question.
Yeah. 10-part. Oh, boy, in a minute and a half, it'd take us 3 hours to get this one out.
No, we're very blessed to have you in our school system. And those kids, like you talk about a work day, there are so many after-school programs. My daughter's not a track person. They let her manage track. They let her keep a time clock. So
She likes to be involved. That's good.
Just be involved,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was brought up several times last night by the professionals that spoke at the training. Is just get your students involved, get your kids involved. That's what they were encouraging the parents to do. Is get them involved in something that's a good, wholesome, healthy, physical act. It doesn't have to be just anything. So
wraps it up. Back on Monday. Have a great weekend.
Stay tuned for Jim Bumgardner up next.